Greetings, Kung Fu enthusiasts and curious minds alike. Are you ready to embark on a time-traveling journey of over 2 millennia? Let's rewind to a time when Kung Fu was still in its cradle. Around the 11th century BC, yes, you heard it right, Kung Fu has been around for that long. Originating in a slave society in what is now modern China, the martial art began to take shape, developing more broadly during the Xia to Yuan dynasties. Now imagine a world where hunting and defense were not just about survival, but an art form. That's the world where Kung Fu was born. The basic skills of Kung Fu, such as cutting, chopping, and stabbing, were not initially about fighting off enemies in some epic battle. No, they were about hunting for food and protecting oneself in a harsh primitive society. As time rolled on, martial dance became a thing during the Shang and Zhou dynasties. Now, this wasn't your typical Saturday night groove and boogie. This was a rigorous routine to train soldiers and boost army morale. It was during this time that the theory of Tai Chi was proposed, laying the foundation for the initial system of Chinese martial arts. Then came the spring and autumn period when the practice of combat skills was intensified. Martial competitions were organized not for the gold, silver, or bronze, but to select heroes. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want to be a hero? Fast forward to the feudal society, and Kung Fu continued to evolve. During the Qin and Han dynasties, techniques such as wrestling, fencing, sword dance, and sword fighting became the new trend. So the next time you perform a Kung Fu chop, remember you're literally practicing an art as ancient as civilization itself. And trust me, there's more to this story. So, buckle up as we continue our journey through the history of Kung Fu. Now let's fast forward a bit. From the Qin and Han dynasties to the Ming and Qing dynasties, Kung Fu was more than just a martial art. It was a way of life. To give you a taste of the times, let's crash land into the Qin and Han dynasties, where Kung Fu techniques took center stage. Wrestling, fencing, sword dance, and sword fighting were all the rage. Picture a bustling marketplace with Kung Fu masters demonstrating their skills to a crowd, their moves as fluid as water, yet as sharp as a blade. Then, we come to the Song dynasty, a time when Kung Fu became a crowd favorite, not just among soldiers but civilians too. Imagine the excitement, the energy, the sheer thrill of watching or participating in a Kung Fu match. Styles like the Southern Fist or Nongquan became the talk of the town in places like Hangzhou. Now let's jump to the Yuan dynasty, a period of secrecy and rebellion. The Han were forbidden from practicing Kung Fu in groups, but did they let that stop them? Not a chance. They continued their practice in secret, leading to the creation and refinement of various styles. Think of it as an underground movement, with styles like the 5 elements boxing and the 8 diagrams boxing flourishing in the shadows. Finally, we arrive at the Ming and Qing dynasties, where Kung Fu truly hit its stride. New styles like the long fist, Hong fist, and kicking legs were born, and the combination of northern and southern styles led to the creation of the renowned Shaolin boxing school. So you see, Kung Fu's evolution was not just about fighting techniques. It was about resilience, defiance, and the unyielding spirit of a people who refused to let their culture be suppressed. It was about the integration of philosophy, medicine, and astrology, giving birth to a martial art that was as much about the mind as it was about the body. Imagine practicing Kung Fu in secret, under the threat of punishment. Talk about dedication. Alright, we've traveled through time, now let's bring it back to the present day. Kung Fu today isn't just about fighting, it's a global phenomenon. Kung Fu has transcended its martial roots, evolving into a form of physical fitness, a source of entertainment, and even a performance art. It's recognized and practiced worldwide, from the bustling streets of Beijing to the quiet suburbs of Middle America. But here's a fun fact: the term Kung Fu doesn't just refer to Chinese martial arts. It's a broader concept, encompassing any skill acquired through learning or practice. So whether you're perfecting your roundhouse kick or mastering the art of baking sourdough bread, you're practicing Kung Fu. So the next time you're practicing your high kicks, remember, you're part of a rich global tradition that's been around for thousands of years. And hey, if you've enjoyed this Kung Fu history lesson, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and check out our other videos. Until next time, keep practicing.